Today we got a good one. We're hitting some arms. It's gonna be a pretty quick workout because I have to get to class and I'm definitely running late, so we're just gonna kind of hustle through this. I'm actually hitting a lift with my gym crush today, so you wanna introduce yourself?
What's up? I'm Evan. No, Valentine's Day lift. Ready to hit some arms.
Cool, let's get into it.
All 10 viewers gonna flame me if I pull out the wired headphones.
We're gonna start with the JM press. So the key with this, just really make sure that you're collapsing your elbows and you're pressing slowly through them. You don't wanna get a lot of chest activation. We literally just did chest yesterday. So also make sure you're scooting down to the bench a good amount so that you're pressing somewhere in between your collarbone and chin. That's where I like it. You can do it kind of closer to your face, but I wouldn't go any lower than your collarbone. Good set, bro.
Appreciate you.
Throw a 25 for me, 25.5.
Yep.
That was beautiful. Bro, I love triceps. It makes up 2/3 of your arm. If you're trying to get big arms, start fucking crushing tries. Damn, by vlog 5, I'm telling you, I will stop cursing.
My arms already look huge. What are we thinking?
Music-wise?
Yeah.
Enchanter, Taylor Swift. Have you ever had frozen bread?
No, bro, what? That sounds like a struggle meal. So did you end up watching the Super Bowl?
Bro, I watched the very end of the Super Bowl. It was great. It was just like...
I hated that Taylor Swift was like, you know,
I felt bad for Taylor Swift because everybody in my frat and everybody I know hates her. They literally made her out to be not a villain, but just annoying. Keep showing her on TV. So football fans don't want to see Taylor Swift. Yeah. I love Taylor Swift. And honestly, she was looking pretty bad in the times they showed her on the TV, but...
I think you were looking at Ice Spice, buddy.
I get those two confused. Are
you a munch?
I am. Take 5 off and throw a 25 on.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right.
Never back down, never what? Remember, you ever seen like the never back down, never what?
Actually, I haven't, but I hear people talk about that. No, I haven't.
You've never seen that?
Never seen it.
And you're all over TikTok.
For someone that does social media for a job, I probably only scroll on TikTok maybe like 2 times a week. Like I literally go on social media just to post.
Yeah. Bro, that YouTube thing that I saw yesterday of you, oh my God. I think the camera should know that. Only Men.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, go subscribe to Only Men.
So I was like telling him about the YouTube video that we just filmed and to check out my channel and subscribe to it. So he looks up my name and there's a channel out there with like way more followers than I already have. I mean, I haven't even started really YouTube yet. Well, what was on the channel?
Hot, muscular man shows off his muscles.
Muscle guy,
like,
bro, they're probably making a bunch of money off of just videos that I posted.
I forget if it was 297,000 subscribers or 29.7.
Either or, they're doing better than me. You know, for the amount of people that be looking at us when we work out, I wonder if they think because we have a camera, we're gonna do something different. You know what I mean? Like, oh,
bro, I've never seen anyone look at us.
Oh, then I'm tripping.
I'm probably just looking at you.
Bro.
Like, who's this guy? They know you're the influencer. They look at me, they're like, who the fuck is this?
But I swear, like the last 2 times I've been looking around, I just see people looking. I don't know. I like it. I just wish that there was occasionally a girl that would look at me. It is Valentine's Day, bro.
Yeah, maybe your gym crush gonna walk in.
Bro, he's still not here. Oh, so with these, keep your elbows slightly bent outwards the entire time, and it helps you keep the contraction on, like the mechanical tension. And then honestly, I don't pause at the bottom. I know people like to feel the squeeze right here, but I don't really feel it that much. I get a lot more tension right at the top. So with these, when I reach failure, I like to do momentum reps like really quickly just to get a couple more like partials or full partials, I guess you could call them, because you're still doing the full rep. And then we're gonna do 3 sets here again. First set, just like that, heavy set, and then sets 2 and 3, we're gonna drop set both sets.
Would you rather have...
Oh, you have a... Would you rather
would you rather have no kids? So I think that's pretty harsh, no kids. Like, I think it's part of our job to like low-key reproduce in this world.
Low-key?
Low-key, low-key. Or 6 kids.
Oh, fuck. Can I adopt?
No.
Okay, then definitely 6 kids.
You can adopt, but they have to be over the age of 15.
And I have to live in North Korea. I'll do 6 kids.
Okay.
Like, that's rough. Like, I mean, I guess that's an extra incentive for me to just start raking it in.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you have to make money if you have 6. If you're broke and you have 6 kids, you're a horrible human being.
I agree.
Like, what is the quality of life for those 6 kids, bro? They're probably eating frozen bread just like me.
Yeah, struggle me out here.
Nah, do 35.
Huh?
35. Trust. The triceps are coming in, bro. Bros supporting bros.
You're right. 35 is better.
That's what I'm saying, right?
All right. What's your question?
Oh, okay. Hey, would you rather have like a 50% chance that whatever girl you see falls madly in love with you, head over heels, like, holy shit, you were the most attractive person I've ever seen in my life?
Yeah.
Type shit. It could be really, really hot girls or, you know, not so really, really hot girls.
But then if it was an ugly girl, couldn't you just go into like a different room or something?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
So what I'm saying is if you walked into a room with Margot Robbie, you'd have a 50% chance of her being like, holy shit, Evan's here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Or 15K every month the rest of your life. Reoccurring revenue, untaxed, straight to the account. The wire transfer hits first every month. It's not taxed, 15K.
I think I'll stick with the 15.
You stick with the 15?
At what point does when does that outweigh the money?
I'm gonna tell you why. 50% chance that you walk into a room with, let's say, Jeff Bezos' ex. You walk into that room, you just figure out where she's gonna be on a certain time and date. 50% chance she's like, holy shit, I need muscle god Dirk German right now. You know what I mean? That is more than 15. That is comfortable living. And if they're head over heels in love with you, I got Jeff Bezos' ex, I maybe got Margot Robbie, bunch of honeys.
You just said you didn't
head over heels in love with you, bro. They're like, holy shit. Evan.
Shit, that does kind of change things.
That's what I'm saying.
15,
I guess the question is like trophy wife or 15K untacked. Let me know what y'all doing.
I'm gonna go get some hot water.
Bro, the gym here is horrible. They got one water fountain. It's only a bottle refill water fountain too. So if you forget your bottle, you're screwed. Unless you want to look like a dog and just drink, you know. Probably shouldn't have done that. That might get clipped. You're cooked. I feel like this is an unbeatable combo. The homie that's always wearing the compression and the homie that's always in the wife beater. That's like the tall, short homie combo.
Which one am I?
All right, so we're gonna do 2 tries and then go on to 2 buys and maybe even do like a 3rd buys depending on how much time we have.
Yeah.
I like doing my order of exercises where I hit the same muscle group until completion and then switch muscle groups. I'm not a big fan of the 1 tricep, 1 bicep back and forth, but.
No, neither am I.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
Sometimes I'll do like 2 tricep, 1 bicep, and then my last tricep, and then 2, 1. Fuck, I don't know.
Don't worry, I'm cutting that weak ass shit anyways.
Yeah, I saved my words, bro.
Bro, just, yeah, probably.
Sometimes my brain thinks too quick from my mouth.
Sometimes my mouth is too quick for my brain.
What you mean by that?
I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to see you making any speeches at any funerals, bro.
Bro, what? All right, we're gonna do 2 sets of preachers regular and then 2 sets of preachers neutral grip. That way we can target the brachialis a little bit. We're gonna start heavy. I guess technically it's gonna be like 4 sets total. Just a lot of intensity here. You got me?
I got you.
Let's go. If you don't have a spotter for this, I highly recommend making some friends in the gym or something because the spot on these go crazy. Make sure you're canceling out all momentum when you do these.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, I got partials. These are absolutely killer. With this, make sure you have the seat all the way down, unless you're like shorter than 5'7", then adjust it to your height. But you wanna make sure that your arms are fully on the pad. Today's motivation, or should I say discipline. My favorite quote of all time, you only suffer 2 pains in life, the pain of suffering or the pain of regret. And me personally, I'd much rather suffer pain than have to deal with the pain of not knowing what could have been. So let that one marinate a little bit. It's a short one, no rant today, but.
Shit, you even confused me, bro. I'm sorry.
Bro, all right, I'm saying it again. Right, there's only 2 pains in life, the pain of suffering or the pain of regret. Like, this is just an example. You can come to the gym, suffer every day, or you could suffer the pain of never knowing what you could have been by not suffering the daily pain.
Okay. No, that's true.
And it applies to anything, so.
And those are the only 2 pains in life?
Those are the only 2 pains in life, bro. Break it down to only 2 pains.
What pain are you choosing right here?
Bro, I'm choosing the pain of suffering. I'm about to suffer right now, and I'm fully okay with that. I'm gonna listen to a little Somebody to Love by Justin Bieber, and it's gonna make the suffering a little bit easier. Up.
Those are some good moans.
No, I know. Literally, this is just the grunting channel. I'm sorry. We're gonna switch over to doing the brachialis curls. So basically, just use a little bit of a neutral grip, and you're good to go. I'm a sweaty motherfucker. Jesus, bro. It's like a chunk of meat right now.
Oh yeah, can I take a bite?
All right. So now we're doing chin-ups. If you ever look at gymnasts, they always have amazing arms, and it's because of all the pull-ups they do. So with these, you don't want to be really, wow, I was about to say flaccid. You don't want to be loose with your form. You want to actually be very, very tight because you're trying to mainly target your biceps. First of all, use the inside grip. You're using a smaller range of motion. You're not pulling your head fully over the bar. You want to stop just before that, and you're also not coming fully all the way down. You want to keep constant tension on your biceps. So I'm going to show you what a proper set looks like. And also a really slow eccentric. Okay, with these, so we're keeping the intensity pretty high. So I'm gonna do a drop set, but when you're using an assisted machine, a drop set just means using the machine. You'll notice that I actually didn't get many reps. That was because I was focusing on manually squeezing my bicep throughout the movement, just to help a little bit more with that contraction. You'll also notice I'm not pulling my face up closer towards the bar. I'm trying to just go straight up and down so that I use just my biceps. Like a key tip with these, it's almost like you're pulling yourself up and away from the bar. You're not pulling up and closer, you're staying up and away, like Superman. Get it? Up and away. Okay. Evan, you wanna hit a set, bro? All right, we're only gonna do 2 sets here. We're gonna keep them super intense, and then we're gonna hit one more exercise, hit a pose down, a hot girl walk. Dude,
I love them.
Unpopular opinion. I think, why am I blanking? What are those called? Stretch marks. I think stretch marks are very, very attractive. Not in this context, but I mean like on girls, if girls have stretch marks, bro.
Bro, this might be an unpopular opinion, but like, what's the thing called where it's not like stretch marks and it's not fat, it's like cellulite? I don't find that unattractive at all. Like if it's like excessive, like okay, if you're like, but like, oh, like, you'd be surprised how much girls, you know, just have cellulite, and it's just like, I don't find that unattractive. I really don't.
No comment.
He agrees, he just doesn't want to say it on camera.
All right, this is gonna be our last exercise. In my opinion, an amazing superset. So rest your arms against the pad, lean backwards and pull. You wanna go pretty heavy on these, super slow eccentric. And then once we finish this up, we're gonna superset it with reverse grip curls using the exact same bar. Okay, switch up the grip. It'll hit a lot of your forearms and your brachialis. Okay, so lean back into the thing, scoot your feet out more, and keep your arm against the pad the entire time. That way you can do less cheating. Yeah, now go slow. Not slow at the very, very bottom, but yeah, right there. That's where you want it. And then slight pause, back up. Good set. Bro, I'm telling you right now, you gotta start listening to British rap. It's really good. This isn't like when I told you to start listening to anime hardstyle, bro. This is actually like
bro,
still
I think the anime would be better than the British rap.
What, the anime?
I think it would be better.
Anime hardstyle is fire. You've heard it first. He doesn't even watch anime and he thinks it's good.
Oh.
These are absolutely killer. Highly recommend implementing these into the next arm day. I think this is gonna be our last exercise. And then we're off to the hot girl walk. So yeah, hitting a little pose down.
So you gotta teach me how to pose, man.
Okay, we're gonna do a side chest. I gotta take it off that way, bro. I might even move this a little bit closer. So basically all you wanna do, so this is like your arm. Wow, that was stupid. What you wanna do is kind of like tuck it into your side and push it out. That way, even though you're not flexing, it just looks bigger. So like push it against your body. And so that's what the final part is gonna be. And then what you wanna do is grab your other hand by the wrist and then pull and turn and then come up. That's what you wanna do, and keep it really tight to your body. So your front delt is popping out a lot.
Oh yeah, damn.
Yeah, you don't want your front delt to pop out a lot. You wanna keep it nice and back. You want your chest to come up. So it should look something like this. And I'm no posing expert, but that's how you do that. So we did arms, we gotta get a little try in there. All right, I'm taking the good spot, so you gotta switch with me.
I'll take it.
Yeah, there you go. It's coming in.
Yeah, look better.
All right, I think this is pretty solid. I'd rate the pump for this arm day. There you go. Honestly, like an 8 out of 10. I know it's a rookie score. It's not an exact decimal, but it's feeling all right. The forearm's actually feeling pretty pumped. Just two dudes with their shirts off, flexing in the hot girl walk, and we out of here. All right, hot girl walk, let's get it. You know the drill. 3.4 speed, 12 incline, 20 minutes. If you're bulking, you're gonna watch the fat shred off your body. Those settings, I've stayed lean throughout the bulk, been able to put on a little bit of weight, minimize the fat. Also, unpopular opinion, but it's literally true. If you are a beginner to intermediate level lifter, or you don't have a very significant amount of muscle mass, you are able to build muscle and lose fat at the same time. I did it. I lifted for about 6 months, didn't see much progress. And then after those 6 months, I realized that I was not where I wanted to be at all. And I was just wasting all this time doing improper workouts that weren't getting me anywhere. So then the next 6 months, developed a program. I got on my shit. I learned how to eat better, learned how to work out better. I started using a smart training approach and developed my own program for myself to get to where I am today. And throughout those 6 months, I'll pop it up on the screen. I think I gained like 17 pounds of skeletal muscle mass and lost 2.5% body fat, which when you think about it, is pretty insane. I mean, 17 pounds of muscle in 6 months when I've already been lifting for 6 months and then also losing body fat. So I don't know, just if you're ever thinking about cutting and you haven't been lifting at least 2.5 years, don't do it. You have the potential to still lose body fat while building muscle. I did it. I've had a good amount of my clients do it.
When you're gonna cut, your test levels are down.
Yeah, bro.
Most of the time, you know, you have less energy. You just don't need to get to eat as much food. That might be the worst part.
If you haven't been lifting consistently for 2.5 years, is what my minimum is, I would highly recommend not going into a cut.
You see?
Oh my God. My gym crush popped out. Unfortunately, the pump is leaving me, and we're doing a hot girl walk. Doesn't really get less manly than that.
I would say this is not really unpopular anymore, but like benching is so overrated.
So overrated.
I also think maxing is very overrated.
Like literally, if you are maxing more than once a month, even then, I never max. You are just wasting an effective workout, or not a workout, but a working set. The optimal rep range for building muscle is between 5 and 12 reps in my opinion, 5 to 8 especially. So if you're doing anything 1 to 3 reps, you're leaving a lot of gains on the table, which is the most gym bro term to explain what I'm trying to say. 3 restaurants, rest of your life, go.
Fast food or like actual restaurants?
You can do actual restaurants. I would recommend choosing chains, because imagine that you choose a restaurant and then you move.
Okay, Chipotle, easy. I think Fleming's is a pretty big chain. Give me a second, you do you 3.
One, Chipotle, he's right.
Yeah.
Chipotle is the ultimate go-to. Their prices have skyrocketed. Some of their quality is kind of down. The sodium content is super high, but when it comes to just, you know you're getting exactly what you put into your body, besides like the fucking canola oil they use on all their meat. You know you're getting straight chicken, rice. It's simple. There's enough options to where you can eat it literally every day. Burrito bowl, tacos, whatever. Chipotle locked in the 1 seed, 2 seed Panda Express. You could go there twice a day, only 2 meals. Eat there twice a day, max out at like 20 bucks a day. You could get over 200 grams of protein in those 2 meals if you do it right. You just gotta get the teriyaki chicken and white rice. That's all you need. Fuck the sauce, it's extra fat. Number 3, don't hate on me. I'm going Subway. I know. Well, the camera cut short again, so I'm gonna get better at doing this, and I'm gonna make sure that I have 2 SD cards fully emptied by the time we come here, so this doesn't keep happening during our hot girl walks, because in my opinion, it's the most fascinating part where we just yap forever. I still don't have an outro ready to hit you guys with every single vlog. So for now, I'm just gonna keep yapping, say that I had a great Valentine's Day lift, my Valentine's Day crush. Good lift, 8 out of 10 arm pump. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys follow. Check out my coaching, dirkjermon.com. Anything else you wanna add? You got some plugs yet?
Follow Onlyman on YouTube. Follow Dirk. Can't find his channel yet, but it'll be up soon.
Yeah.
And
oh my God, that channel, bro. More subscribers and gets more views than me, and it's literally just me and clips of me that they, whatever. I'm not gonna get into that again. I hope y'all enjoy Valentine's Day, and yeah, go crush it. All right, peace.